Hey everybody, welcome back to Resident Girl channel. Alright you guys, I'm so excited to be doing this video for you guys. I mean, as you can see by the title of the video, I went to AwesomeCon this weekend and I had an amazing time. So I just want to share with you guys some clips that I took while I was at AwesomeCon. Unfortunately, I did not record that much. I didn't realize that the clips that I had weren't a lot until I was literally editing it right now. So I apologize for that in advance. But I hope it'll give you some sort of idea of what it's like to go to a con in case you've never gone to a con in general. AwesomeCon is in Washington D.C., so now you guys know where I'm located. I'm around the D.C. area, so and it just gives you kind of an experience of what that's like. In case you've never been to a con. And AwesomeCon is, I want to say, a medium-sized con, because when it first started, it was actually really small. I believe I either went to the first or second ever, AwesomeCon, when I first started going to this particular con. And so that's when I met Billie Piper. I would show you evidence of this, but unfortunately that picture got deleted. Sad face. But I do have these awesome pictures. I met the Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio. I met some of the Power Rangers. I've met David Tennant. I've met the guys from Boy Meets World. It's been just so much fun meeting all these people and getting to hear them talk in their panels. I went to a couple panels in this video, so hopefully you guys like that. I'm gonna be explaining certain things about this particular what I've recorded, because I also noticed I thought I was being clear, but I'm not. Again, it's just kind of get you an idea of what a con is like, and just so. But if you've never been to a con and are planning to go to a con, here are two important things you need to know. There's the panels. So panels can range from celebrities to topics about a specific thing, whether it's if you're going to kind of a Comic-Con style, because AwesomeCon is kind of Comic-Con style. If you're going to something like that, a lot of the times they'll have topics what's when do we start seeing queer characters in comic books? What's the influence of this character in the queer community? Who are the top 10 companions for Doctor Who? I just saw that one. I miss that. I really want to go. They also have meetups for people who are doing cosplay. So there's that. Also go check out my Instagram. I did small cosplays. I didn't do large, extravagant ones. I did what I would consider Disney bounding of cosplays, just because I just didn't have time. I'm hoping next year I'll have more time, and to be honest, more money to do a really nice cosplay, because every time I go, I'm I wish I would have done cosplay. But yes, so I kind of did some sort of cosplay. You can check out my Instagrams right here. Again, this is for comic conventions, so I'm sure there are professional conventions, but that's just the idea of going to a comic convention. Another thing to note is, besides the panels, they should give you a schedule where they are and how to locate them. Usually people who are designated, you can reach out to them. Another thing to note is that there's kind of two things. You usually have to pay for autographs and photo ops with famous people, so that's something I didn't know. I just thought oh, it's included in the price. I'm paying already, because for AwesomeCon I paid, how much did I pay? I paid $90 to go all 3 days, which was general admissions. But for other cons, it might be more, it might be less, and just depending on what you want. And so when I went, the first time I went, I was oh, I assumed that meeting celebrities is part of the package and getting autographs. I'm paying $90. But no, it's not. It's just literally your entry ticket into these conventions. So you have to sometimes pay separately, unless, to be honest, they're lesser known famous people. A lot of comic artists, unfortunately, are lesser known, so you can sometimes just get them to sign it for free or really cheap. I think the cheapest autograph I think I once got was for $30. That was really cheap. Usually autographs are $80, $90, so just to give you kind of a guesstimate, besides having to pay for celebrities or anything like that, usually, now here's the thing that AwesomeCon has recently done that pissed me off, but usually panels with celebrities, they are free. But this year, Marty McFly and Doc were coming to AwesomeCon, and they were gonna have this huge panel, and it was gonna be the biggest room, but they made people pay, and I'm okay, I get it if you're gonna pay for front row seats, fine, charge people who want to pay that much to get the front row seats. But they were but they were charging for like the whole admission. So they were like $100 for front row seats, $50 to sit, not front row seats, but still pretty good seats, and then $20 just to get in. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Are you seriously charging me money to go see just them speak? And you know, and this room was humongous. So literally, if I would have gone there, they would have been this small. Like that's how small they would have looked from my point. If I would have wanted to pay, because there was no how I was going to pay. No offense to Marty McFly and Dog, but I was not about to pay $100 to go see them front row. And yeah, I mean, I was just really mad because I'm like, this is just the start of having really big celebrities, and then you're just not like. I think it should be like first come first serve. Like I think when Peter Capaldi came, I didn't go see him mostly because A, I still hadn't watched his Doctor yet, and B, the line was super long. Like people were camping out there like for hours trying to go see him talk, and I think that that's okay. I mean, we're already paying general admission, we're already paying to get photo ops and autographs and everything, and on top of that, you're making us. What? So there's that. So that's just something to note. But usually those panels are free, so you can hear them talk, get to hear them stories. Sometimes you can ask them questions. Like some panels, like they'll just like, all right, guys, this whole panel's gonna be fan questions. Let's get to it. So there's all that. I have some clips of like 2 panels that I went to. I went to Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family, like Christina, and I went to go see Billy from Lord of the Rings. And he had a really good panel. And I didn't have to pay for these panels, by the way. They were free, but Marty McFly, I don't know what that was about. And then lastly, they have the exhibitions, which is where you can buy like unique things that delves with like your fandom. So if you're like a Marvel fan, you can buy a lot of Marvel products, whether they're actually licensed things or like handmade things that people make. So my recommendation for that is bring a good budget. You know, I know I probably spent like about $300 at the con. Just a cumulative $300, like including food when I went to go get lunch, merch that I bought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I spent like and it went like this. Like I know those $300 just like zipped. And it's just kind of how it goes. So I didn't know, like, again, if you've never been to the con, you're like probably gonna be like, well, how did you spend $300? Trust me, you're gonna go and you're gonna be like, oh, that's how she spent $300. Trust me, people probably spend so much more at cons. They probably spend thousands and thousands of dollars at cons because of how many products there are and just how many unique collector items there are. And everything that I bought honestly was not a collector's item. Were they unique? Were they special? For sure. Sorry, my dog's being very funny right now. But yeah. Alright, so now let's just get to it. I'm probably gonna narrate a little bit of what I mentioned, and yeah. Thanks. Getting ready for Awesome Con. Some empanadas, some bomb sangria discounted. Yo, Cap! Woo! We're here. We're getting ready. First day.
I do Edge of Night in a karaoke. A cappella. Do you know who's really...
Okay, the clip you just saw, it was just Billy talking about him just listening to karaoke. Like his go-to karaoke song. There we go. And the clip you're about to see with Billy is actually a clip where he talks about his interview with Stephen Colbert and how Stephen Colbert has been like this huge nerd. And they were like, yeah, ask him any question of Lord of the Rings. He'll know it like that. And actually, he didn't know the answer to that, so he asked the audience like what the answer was. So here you go.
When Merry and Pippin end up in Fangorn Forest and they meet Treebeard, the Ents, which Treebeard is one of, have a meeting every now and again called an Entmoot, and they always have it in a certain place in Fangorn Forest. What is the name of that place? Dermdingle!
Woo! get a tattoo at AwesomeCon. One of my favorite stores. Super dogs. So cool. Back to the Future line.
Every character is different, and in terms of Wednesday, I auditioned for it and had sort of a natural proclivity for that type of character, so that kind of worked out, and that was actually easier for me than some of the other stuff I was asked to do at that age. But in terms of other things, you just kind of psych yourself up, I guess. A lot of times, anxiety will take care of needing to infuse you with the right amount of passion. Yeah.
I don't know what they just asked Christina in that last clip, so if you kind of figured it out, yay! If not, sorry. I forgot. I was like, I can't remember what the question was. Tinkerbell, really good one. Ooh. Right, we got some gamers over here. Guys, I hope you guys like those clips. I know some of them weren't the best filmed. Hopefully next year I'll have a better camera or a steadier hand. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Oh wait, so my next video I'm actually gonna do a whole AwesomeCon haul video where I'm like showing you guys what I got at AwesomeCon. If I remember the prices, I'll let you know how much I spent, and then I probably spent more than $300. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I haven't been to a con in 2 years. Okay, one of them was a pandemic. The other one was a bunch of broke college students. So yes, I totally took advantage. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys, the Nerdy Girl channel.